as you guys are talking, you see that the cloud is getting closer. They are outpacing you. You can tell, Evelyn, in the ATV, you could go much faster. You're going maybe a third to half your full speed, but the full truck in front of you it's a slow lumbering beast.
Zach is going to move next to where his brother is. So then I'm going to level my Remington M700 rifle, look through the telescope. It's got a range of 1,500 feet. So I'm going to go for... Let's go with the motorcycle. Is the motorcycle within range, or is it just the front two cars?
With the telescope of that, you start to see that you can see the motorcycles. However, at this distance, there still is that heat shimmer because they're so small from where they are. You would be at a penalty to hit them.
How about the cars?
The cars are big enough that the heat shimmer is not going to hinder your aim.
Perfect. Then I'd like to take one shot at the car here. What I'd like to do is aim at its front right tire. So I need a 12 or higher to hit that tire. 14! Do 21 points of SDC damage on the tire.
You know that you hit the tire, or at least you're confident you hit the tire. You see the car swerve a bit, but there's no catastrophic effect or anything.
So, Evelyn, driver, how dead do you want these guys?
I don't know how to...
Their lives are in your hands right now.
Their lives are literally in your hands.
As are our lives.
Yeah,
you have a lot of responsibility on your shoulders at the moment.
That's the bigger part of this. I think if you did, like, let's say a Domhnall classic, I put up my fingers. We wouldn't be able to deal with the throw up right now with the driving. So how dead can you handle at this point in time?
Moderately?
Moderately dead. You heard her, Domhnall. We can do moderately dead. Nice.
Moderately
I flash
dead.
you a thumbs up.
Okay.
I nod.
I just wish death upon someone. What is going on with me?
Very well, Evelyn. We will kill someone because you told us.
Moderately. Average it.
That's not what I meant.
Right.
Evelyn, they're not going to die. It's going to be moderate amounts of death strewn across all of them. It's fine.
Okay, that's not so bad, I guess.
Oh, I figured moderate death was avoiding the gore.
You know, you're the expert. Play it by ear. I nod appreciatively.
I nod as well. Very well. I'll try and keep us from getting COVID.
Jack, you are first. Is there anything you'd like to do?
I'm just gonna pass.
Core?
I'm going to wait and see what happens. Core twiddles his thumbs.
Is anyone going to be using the turret?
On the ATV?
Uh-huh.
I stare at Core.
I stare at Dom. I point to him.
That's your goddamn answer.
I silently raise my sword and shrug. Yeah, I motion Core to the turret.
I look past myself. Me? I look down at my hands.
Why not? Your hands are free.
Are you seriously using the excuse that you're too busy holding your sword to use that turret?
I plan on using my sword.
And I plan on using my hands.
For what?
For, like, you know, a little bit of this. I twiddle my fingers.
Are we really having this conversation?
It's an important conversation to have.
That's their action.
Yep.
Oak, would you like to do something?
Oak looks over at the dust cloud and sees that there are many vehicles. Unbeknownst to everybody, he squints in somewhat of an upset, there's all this sand around and my eyes hurt from it. But he's going to actually unhook the javelin that was on there, reach to the pack that held the harpoon and switch out to another javelin. This one has a different tip. Doesn't look like it's very sharp, but it does look fairly colorful.
So, as these get closer, you start to see a little bit more detail from them. You can see that there are two motorcycles, clearly. The cars on either side, one car has a turret on top of some kind of gun, a little too far away to tell. The other one doesn't have anything like that. In the middle, there looks like there's a large truck, not a semi, but larger than a pickup truck, with some sort of crane apparatus on it. And then behind them, oddly, there are two kind of pickup trucks with what look like some sort of raised platform on the back of it. Cycle 2, which is going to be this car. We'll just say blue is 2 because that rhymes. It's actually going to get closer, but it's also going to start... whoa, I zoomed out way too much. Veering off to the side. So it's kind of going this way now, in front of that other car.
I know exactly what I'm doing. No more shoot time. I'm actually going to back up, and then I'm going to begin to, this is more in character, just sit down with my rifle rested in between my legs and the butt pressed up against my head, and I'm going to be entering a meditative stance.
All right. It is cycle 2. Cycle 1 is going to kind of mirror his brother and go this way. And then cycle 1 and red car, they're just getting closer. So, one more action before everyone can start. Jack, anything you want to do?
So, how far away are they now? They were 1,500. How far away are they right now?
They are about 700.
Then I can shoot. I think I'm going to shoot at the big, huge fucking crane truck. And because I can't aim, this is a burst shot, so I have to roll 1d20 plus 1 because it's a burst. And... no.
I'm going to sit and wait for them to enter the effective range of my attacks. I watch them in the rearview mirror, / stick my head out the window.
Evelyn quickly shouts out, "Everyone hang on tight." And she takes the ATV, spins it around, kicking dust up all around them, and basically ends up going like this. I don't know which way's the front of the ATV anymore. but we are now driving in reverse. Evelyn is facing out at the oncoming enemies as she is going backwards.
As the car sweeps around, Lucian's eyes go wide. He looks over at Evelyn, shouts, "Nice!" leaning forward, showing sharpened teeth. He swings his cigarette through the air, a rune appearing, and drives it through it. He holds the cigarette out the window and throws it with tremendous force at the truck now in front of them. It impacts the ground and detonates with a tremendous amount of force, shaking the ground more than it was already shaking and setting up a cover of rocks, dirt, grass, and gravel. Except without the grass part, this place is pretty barren.
There's one blade of grass.
And I got it!
Thanks, Core.
The only hope for this planet.
This planet was going to be beautiful.
So as these get closer, you see that on the trucks further back, what they have is not so much a raised platform as a catapult. And on the catapult
Oh god.
are people dressed in cult
Oh
like you.
god.
Oh man, I wish I was not concentrating right now, or this be like skeet shooting.
The red car is actually going to drive up, and a gentleman, loosely used term, of course,
Gentlemen,
is
really?
going to stick his head out the window with what looks like some sort of AK-47,
Oh.
and he is going to take a burst shot at the turret. So he's taking a shot at you, Mr. Jack.
Sure.
Now, on the turret, as long as you guys are behind those little concrete pillars, it counts as 50% cover. He is going to be taking a short burst at Jack. Let's see, you're moving the same direction, so there's really no penalty there. However, you do have 50% cover, and you're wearing your SDC armor. So, this is...
No.
He sticks his head out the window and sticks at the gun and goes click, click, click.
Okay. Well, this guy just shot at me But this guy seems like the biggest threat.
He kind of shot at you.
You know what? I'm gonna try and plink this one again. The crane truck. Let's see if I hit this.
Oh my god, you critically hit it.
Oh,
That's
wow.
Okay.
That's what happens when you crit.
Yeah.
200 damage.
You literally did the equivalent of 2 mega damage. Wow, that's amazing.
Wow. Holy shit.
You pepper the crane truck with the 60 M60, and sparks fly up as it hits all over the truck and does significant damage. It starts to smoke from the hood, but it doesn't seem to be slowing down.
Well, I'm going to... Actually, I don't really have very good range because there's 2 people in front of me, so I think I might actually go off for this little biker over here to the right. And let's go for its front wheel. Okay, let's see if I can hit this thing. I do. He lines up a shot, aims a bit ahead of it so it curves into the bike wheel in the front, and instead of just penetrating and maybe even stopping it that way, it actually erupts into a small explosion.
Oh!
26 points to its front wheel.
It hits the tire, severely damages the thing. You can tell that the rubber kind of flies off of it, and the rim is bent. The guy manages to, or fails to keep control of the motorcycle as the tire starts wibbly wobbling, and the explosion doesn't take the wheel off. But the first time the dented rim part hits the ground, the motorcycle back wheel kicks up, flips end over end, and the man tumbles underneath it spectacularly for about 30 feet, where he then sits there motionless.
Is he okay?
How about this red X tell you the answer?
No.
It is Blue Car's turn. Blue Car is going to... I think he's going to take a shot at the ATV. A guy in a turret on top of the car, you can see his head poking up over the gun, which is the exact same type of weapon which is on the truck, so an M60, is going to be firing a long burst at the ATV. He rolls, he gets just enough to hit, and then times 5. So 105. He peppers bullets along the side of the car, denting the doors.
Yeah, Evelyn, as she is driving, notices that the ATV is being riddled with bullets, and she quickly whips her head to its source and spots the individual on top there, and her eyes just widen for a split second, and then she quickly turns her head back and continues focusing on not crashing this ATV into the monster semi-truck behind them.
God, what a waste. Just looking at it, dude. Not even doing anything.
I understand why you had to roll dice, but whatever. I'm not the DM.
I needed to roll. See, the 2 stands for both my eyes. So
Oh,
my left is
that's
a
it.
1, and my right got a 6. So
Gotcha.
That's a wink.
The trucks start making their way up, and you notice that there are 4 guys on each platform. However, as they start to get really close, they duck down behind on each platform. Oh gosh, on each platform there's like a wall of metal, so it's almost like less like a platform, more like a box with no lid. And they start ducking down under the box so that you can't see them. All you see is the truck and then the catapult boxy thing. So they're coming up alongside. Actually, he'd be coming up like this. Okay, so that's their turns. Okay, cycle 1. Actually, whoops. Yeah. He comes in really close to the side of the truck like that.
Good luck getting on, you asshole. We got spikes.
So the good news is that he's too close to see you guys up on top. Bad news is he's too close for you guys to see him unless you look over the side. And then last but not least, the red car is going to get a little bit closer. And the guy's going to stick his head out the window again with the AK-47 and try again. That is a hit. So I hit over. So it's going to hit you in the armor. Hit you in your armor. So 26 points of damage to your armor. He goes, right. And it starts pinging off your armor.
Okay. I'm going to turn the turret over to here. And I'm going to fire a burst into him.
Okay, that is a hit.
130 damage.
You pelt the side of it with the M60 doing damage to it. And you shatter the front windshield.
Is there enough time in my turn to do something really quick?
Depends on what you want to do.
I want to flip him off.
Yeah, I'll let you do that.
Okay.
That'll show him.
And my turn.
Oak takes a pointed javelin from his pack and puts it into place. That'll be my turn.
Truck crane.
Truck crane's going to have to make a driving check to do what he wants to do. He succeeds. Truck crane is going to drive in between the blue car and the ATV to about here. And he's going to... the only other thing he's going to do is the crane is going to start rotating. We are back to Jack. Jack?
Oh, okay. I will pepper this thing again.
You hit it.
That will be another 55 damage. Dang. Low rolls.
Mm-hmm.
You pepper it again. Cor, it is your turn, sir.
I'm gonna hold on to my actions, waiting for Evelyn to do something.
Oh boy. The nice vehicle to the left that's getting peppered, since the windshield's broken, I get to see the driver. I'm going to try to shoot at his stupid little head.
That's 20s are hard to roll.
I don't think I hit.
No.
The javelin basically hits the crossbar on the side of the windshield and basically tears a hole through it and keeps on going. Truck crane comes up a little bit more. And basically the crane is now hovering over you guys.
Who's you guys?
You three in the back.
Oh, great.
He's going to take this action. Basically, the operator of this is trying to line it up. His next action, it seems pretty clear that this thing is going to try and descend upon you. I'm saying that it's going to take a good 5 seconds for him just to line that up. Domhnall, your turn.
Cor, I'm about to try something. Do you think it'd be possible if you backed me up?
Sure. Yeah, probably, definitely. Yeah, sure. Do it.
Great. I open the door and jump up onto the crane.
Oh!
I'm going to use my incredibly sharp blade to increase the chances that I stick to the vehicle.
I was going to say you're going to have to make a skill check. That's, It sounds a little weird, but roll an attack against the crane. If the attack succeeds, you'll have a modifier to your skill check. Okay, you succeed. So, that's going to give you a plus 20 to make the jump and stick the landing, so to speak. You just go with a basic sense of balance.
So, how would I express that in the roll? D100 minus 20?
Yes.
Okay.
Because low is good.
Okay. I have an 85. Yeah.
You have a what? You have an 85?
Yes.
So that's technically...
It technically succeeds. And I did say, well, here's the thing. I said at the very beginning, just like in 3 Galaxies, I'm using the rule because I enjoy it. Anytime you guys roll a 1 or 100, something special happens. If you roll a 1, you succeed so spectacularly that there is added benefit and bonus, and sometimes it can even become legend. If you roll 100, you succeed, but by absolutely failing.
I quickly open the door. I step up onto the hood of the vehicle and leap. I sail through the air majestically, ponytail flapping in the wind. I underestimate my strength. I jump too far. I hit my head on the front of the truck. I slip a bit, and my foot gets caught on one of the bits and pieces sticking off of the truck, like a handle or something. I make it. I don't tumble off into the distance, but it's very embarrassing. I flail behind the truck like a flag, meeting Cora's eyes, and I stare straight-faced.
Chuck, you can maintain that expression.
Yay!
After that, Evelyn's just gonna, like, I think, if anything, she might lose track of the car for, like, a second. Like, it kind of veers off in a different sort of direction as she's, like, watching this unfold with Domhnall just mouth agape.
Yeah, he's really strong and forgets sometimes. I just nod.
Her mouth is just dropped open, glancing at you, but more or less just shocked. Horrified, even.
Okay, so then we've got truck 1. So truck 1 goes up like this. And its catapult thing, much like the crane, also rotates. Blue car with its turret is he can't not. After such an amazing spectacle, the blue car with the M60 is going to take a shot at Domhnall, who's now hanging by his ankle.
Seeing the man in the blue car take aim at my friend, I take a look backwards and quickly swing my hand from top to bottom, uttering a single word. Smoke billows out and around the car as if something went horrifically wrong. I'm gonna cast Smoke Cloud.
So smoke obscures the ATV and, I'd say, the back part of the crane. The guy in the M60, now confused, but at what to hit, he's just going to take a wild shot. He's going to take a wild shot into a smoke cloud, which means that he's going to basically, Dom, he's going to take a shot at you like he saw before. You've got 90% cover because you're in smoke. He cannot see you. So he'll have to hit, and he'll have to hit, get greater than 90% on a D100. So he's going to do a short burst. So this is going to be 2 hit. That is a hit. However, he's got to roll higher than a 90%.
Oh my god, that guy is determined.
What's your armor?
I think you rolled a high enough Squee that it goes over.
It hits his body, yeah. Because even the best armor has an armor rating of 14.
So you get 32 SDC.
I only have
To your
21
body.
hit points.
No, but how about your SDC?
19.
Okay, so
Oh,
burn through 19
shit.
SDC and then burn through 13 hit points.
Oh, you are critically injured.
Even through the smoke, he hits you hard.
Damn.
As he shoots, though, the blue car, for whatever reason, starts to drift lazily like this.
Okay, he's drunk. That's fine. So, Zach will get up from his focus thing, be aware of everything that's going on around him because of his awesome Zen-like state, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Domhnall is in trouble. Gotta help him out somehow. I'm going to take a running leap and try to leap onto the top of this truck.
Okay. Just roll me a balance check. Because of the moving vehicles, just make it harder by 10.
I succeed significantly.
You land exactly where and how you wanted to land.
Okay, I want to land square right on the top of it, and I want to start shimmying my way to get to Domhnall.
Cycle 1. You guys, Oak might see this. Basically, Cycle 1 drives up next to the cab, and Mel, who has been saving his action, takes it now. You see an arm stick out of the cab with the buttstock of a shotgun. Then you hear a loud curse, like, "Oh, god damn it, that's right!" And then you see him throw the butt of the shotgun at the guy on the motorcycle. because someone made his shotgun fall apart. All right, and last but not least is the red car. The red car is going to take a short burst at Jack. That is is he actually close to the 50? He is, isn't he? Yes.
Yeah.
That is a hit. Does he? No, he does not. He hits the concrete barricade. By the way, sorry guys, we forgot Truck 2. He just moves up like his brother and starts. The catapult starts turning.
You know, as much as I would like to keep firing at the guy that's firing at me, Domhnall is hurt, so I think I should start firing at this guy again. So 1d20 plus 1, and that is going to be 66 times 5. That is 140 damage.
The truck, okay, we'll say your shot riddles the truck and actually blows out one of its tires. So it kind of lists a little bit. However, it's one of those types of trucks that has more than one tire on each axle. So it slows a little bit and it jerks a bit. In fact, no. I was gonna say, Zach, make me roll, but you're shimmying down, which means you got to be really aware of your handholds and stuff. So it's not gonna jerk enough to shake you off.
Okay, but I feel a jerk.
Yeah, but you feel a jerk.
I'm thinking I better hold on to my action again. I think that would be a good idea at this point.
Well then, yeah, he's going to take another harpoon and load it into the gun. Another standard and pointy harpoon.
All right. And that's your action.
Harpoons are hard to use.
Mel is actually going to use his turn to try and ram into the motorcycle next to you guys. So, everyone on top of the truck. Which is only Jack and Oak at the moment. Roll me a balance check. Jack, make your balance check easier by 20 because you're holding on to something that's attached.
I lose terribly.
Okay.
Oh.
You fall like when the truck veers, you fall flat on your stomach, and you are prone right now. Jack, you feel the swerve, but you don't fall or anything. You manage to hold your position.
Everyone's shooting at this truck, ramming this truck. They know that me and Domhnall are on this thing, right?
The truck swerves, and you hear a crash. Oak, as you fall flat on your belly, you see a tumbled motorcycle without its rider, like tumble off this way. Truck with a crane. What's it going to do? It is going to lower its crane into the tanker. It's going to have to make a hit versus the tanker's AC. So it lowers the claw-like part of the crane, trying to sink into the tanker, and it scrapes and makes the sound of scraping metal and makes sparks as it scrapes off the side. And it is now Evelyn's turn.
All right, so then I'm just gonna scooch over a little bit and keep going in reverse.
By the way, there you go, Domhnall.
Oh wait.
Oh, there he is. Okay.
How did I get over there?
You jumped.
Oh right, I was.
You
I was
jumped.
You don't remember this? Did you hit your
I
head?
forgot I was. Oh.